Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're going to get into something that I think almost every small business owner feels, especially in the service world, that agonizing feast or famine cycle.
Oh, absolutely. For car detailers,
Yeah.
it's the default setting. The sources we looked at really nail the problem. Most owners are just stuck hoping for bookings.
Hoping.
Yeah, hoping a friend calls or a random DM comes through on Instagram. Their whole process is kind of a mess. They're trying to track everything in their head or across 3 different apps. It's all reaction, zero control.
That sounds absolutely exhausting. So our mission for this deep dive is to unpack this proposed solution we've been reading about, the growth operating system.
Right, and it makes a pretty bold claim.
It does. It says it can produce demand consistently,
Mm.
even when it's like freezing outside and nobody thinks about watching their car.
And the goal here, it isn't just about a good month, it's about stability. For the person still working a day job, this is the system that lets them finally quit.
And for the person who's already full-time.
Yeah. It's about getting out of that 60-hour-a-week grind for an income that's up and down. It's building something that actually lasts.
Okay, so let's get into the core philosophy here, because this is where it really feels different. The argument is that you don't need more leads.
Right. Or even better ads, necessarily. You need a system, an infrastructure.
So a typical marketer gives you a temporary spike in business. This is supposed to be, what, the foundation?
That's the perfect way to put it. Spikes fade. A solid foundation compounds over time. The operational goal they talk about is achieving omnipresence.
Omnipresence. Okay, that sounds a little intimidating for a small one-person operation.
It does, but it just means that when someone in your town thinks, I need my car detailed, your name is just everywhere. They see you on Google, they see your work on Instagram, their neighbor just mentioned you. You're unavoidable.
So how do you even get there? The sources break it down into four pillars. The first one is positioning.
Yeah, and this is huge. It's about stopping that race to the bottom on price. You stop being a cheap option and you become the premium choice.
So when people see your price, they don't question it.
They don't, because you're already positioned as the expert. Then, once that's locked in, you get to the second pillar, the conversion engine. This is where so many businesses just leak money.
Okay, but a conversion engine, what does that actually mean in practice?
It just means making it incredibly easy to go from I'm interested to I'm booked. It removes all the friction.
So no more back and forth in the DMs for a week.
Exactly. You have a clear pricing menu, an automated quote system, a simple booking link. You go from, so what are you looking for, to here are the packages, click here to book your slot. It closes the deal before they have a chance to disappear.
That immediately sounds more professional. So the last two are local visibility and the demand amplifier.
And they feed into that whole omnipresence idea. You're consistently visible where your customers are looking, and you have things running that bring in opportunities every single day. You're not just waiting for the phone to ring.
This is where the case study of Tyler gets really interesting because it puts all this theory into practice.
Yeah, this is the proof. So 50 days ago, Tyler was basically a hobbyist. He had a full-time job, did a few cars on the side, no real strategy at all.
And then, in just 50 days,
Yeah.
in the middle of winter, he books 9 jobs.
And here's the kicker. All 9 were complete strangers. Not his aunt, not a guy from work. These were people who found him and trusted him from scratch.
Wow. And the financials, that's what really confirms that first pillar, the positioning, is working.
Absolutely. He raises prices a lot. His interior details went from like 130 bucks to between 160 and
A
220.
huge jump. And people are still booking him.
They are happily booking him because the system positioned him as the expert worth paying for, not just another cheap option. He's not chasing leads. His inquiries are smooth. He's generating demand while he's at his day job. That's a real system.
So at the end of the day, it's not one magic bullet. It's about building all these little touch points that add up over time.
Yes, they compound. By the time a customer is ready to book, they've already seen you in 5 different places. They already trust you. It's an investment in a system, not a lottery ticket.
So the takeaway for you, listening right now, is to think about your own customer's journey. How many times do they see you or hear about you before they even think about reaching out?
Is it just one ad? Or is it a review, then a post, then a recommendation from a friend? That raises the final question. What specific, systematic steps could you take right now to go from just hoping for customers to becoming locally unavoidable?